Ruben, João Pedro, RTP. Ruben, olhando para esta competição e olhando para as equipas que estão nesta fase de grupos, o Wolverhampton tem como objetivo vencer esta competição? E outra pergunta seria se gostavas de um dia cruzar com o teu clube de coração, o Porto, nesta Liga Europa.
Em relação à segunda pergunta, eu não penso nisso. Penso no nosso grupo, nos jogos que temos pela frente e principalmente no jogo de amanhã, que é o mais importante, que é o próximo contra o Braga. Vai ser um jogo difícil. O nosso objetivo é vencer cada jogo e não pensar muito à frente, porque o importante é mesmo o presente.
The question from João Pedro from RTP was that being in this competition, the Europa League, the group phase, do Wolves have the objective target of winning this competition? And also for Ruben, is he thinking about meeting later on in the competition the club, his childhood club of his heart, FC Porto? No, not really. My main focus is on the group, on the team. We've got these games ahead of us in the group phase, and the most important thing is the game tomorrow against Braga, which is an important game. And our objective is to win this game. It'll be a difficult game, and we're going game by game.
Ai. Viva.
Não há problema.
Fernando Eurico, Antena 1. Perguntava-lhe, porque há muita gente em Portugal que se questiona nesta altura por ver o Wolverhampton cá em baixo no campeonato e no indissociável do momento da temporada, mesmo que esteja na Europa. Se nos pode explicar, ou neste caso aos nossos ouvintes, se há alguma razão para habituarmos a ver o Wolverhampton lá mais acima, se há algum motivo para isso ou que nos possa explicar. E também que ideia que o vosso grupo tem sobre este Sporting de Braga, que também em termos nacionais não está assim lá grande espingarda.
Primeiro, não foi o início fácil da temporada. Começámos com alguns jogos extra de qualificação para a Liga Europa, mas a verdade é que a Premier League é a melhor liga do mundo. Sabemos que podem haver estes momentos, mas o mais importante de tudo é voltar ao nosso nível o mais rápido possível, e é para isso que vamos trabalhar, para voltar às vitórias, para voltar a colocar o Wolverhampton no lugar que merece. Em relação à segunda pergunta, toda a gente conhece o Braga, é uma equipa que tem vindo a crescer nos últimos anos na Europa. Portanto, já temos as informações necessárias do Braga e vamos nos focar em nós para dar o nosso melhor amanhã e voltar às vitórias, que é o mais importante.
The question was, many fans in Portugal are looking at Wolves' situation in the Premier League and they're quite low down the table. And that's not where people consider that Wolves should be. So despite, being in European competition, the question is about the start in the competition. And the second question is about how much the Wolves team know about Sporting Club Braga, because they find themselves in a similar situation in the Liga Nós Portuguese League as well. First things first is it hasn't been an easy start to the season. We've had extra qualifying games for the Europa League, and the truth is the Premier League is the best league in the world, and you're always going to have maybe these moments in a season, and I think we need to return to winning ways as soon as possible and start playing to our level and getting wins on the table and putting Wolves in where they deserve to be. In terms of the second question, Braga are a team that have been growing quite well and doing well in Europe over the last few years. As a team, we have the information necessary. We focus on our team. We will do our best tomorrow and get back to winning ways, which is the most important thing for us.
Luís Simões, Jornal da Bola, eu perguntava este caminho até aqui, que tanto, e é válido para o Braga e para o Wolverhampton, que teve que ser feito para chegar à fase de grupos, torna as equipas mais fatigadas e é daí os maus resultados nas ligas, tanto um como dois, ou não tem muito a ver?
Não creio que tenha a ver com a fadiga, porque nós somos jogadores de alta competição, estamos habituados a trabalhar sob fadiga, a trabalhar com muitos jogos nas pernas. Portanto, não creio que os jogos de qualificação tenham algo a ver com com os jogos do campeonato. Sabemos que não temos feito o início desejado no campeonato, mas ao mesmo tempo sabemos que fizemos uma caminhada linda na Liga Europa e que estamos num lugar histórico para o Wolves. Portanto, queremos também fazer o nosso melhor nesta competição.
The question is the way that both Wolves and Braga have arrived at the group phase for the Europa League through the qualifying. Does that create some fatigue and tiredness, which then explains the position in the respective tables in Portugal and the Premier League? I don't think fatigue has anything to do with it. We're all top players, we're used to it, we're used to playing a lot of games in quick succession. And I don't think the Europa League has to do with our position in the Premier League. Obviously, we haven't had the start that we've wanted, but it's been a beautiful journey into the Europa League. You know, this is a historic moment for Wolves Football Club, and we're going to do our best in this competition.
Any broadcasting now, Ian, Rob?
Yeah, sorry. It's been, as you say, a brilliant start to the Europa League qualifying, but a setback in the last two Premier League games. So I just wonder, where would you say the confidence level is amongst the squad at the moment?
No, we have a lot of confidence from the fans, from our coach. We know what we can do. We proved in the past what we are capable of. So I think it's all about improving our game and get back the win on the winning ways as fast as we can.
And just finally from me, you mentioned about it being historic. That feeling when you go out onto the pitch at Molineux for the first Europa League group game, I mean, can you describe what that will be like for you as players and also you think for the fans?
It's gonna be amazing for us because the club was 3 years ago was in Championship. We are in Europe now, so it means a lot for us. It means that we did a great work on the last 2 years, and for the fans, I think it's going to be an amazing game. They are not used to see Wolves in Europe since a long time ago, so I think it's going to be a great game for us, and I hope the atmosphere is going to be like usual in Molineux.
Ruben, I just wonder, the special significance for you on a personal level of actually playing against Portuguese opponents for the first time in the Europa League.
It's good for me. It's good for the Portuguese players. We know Braga. My best friend plays in Braga. It's gonna be special for me, for him as well. But on the pitch, you don't have friends. You have your teammates, and you want to win. So that's what we want to do. Focus on our game and try to get the first win in the Europe group phase.
And when you were a player with Porto, what was the local rivalry like between Porto and Sporting Braga?
It was a good rivalry. The cities are close to each other, so I think they are two of the big teams in Portugal. So we know that it's going to be a difficult game tomorrow against Braga. They are a big club, and I don't think Porto have to come to this. I think we have to focus now in Braga. That is the most important for us because we have a big and important game tomorrow.
And with 6 games, of course, in this group stage, the importance of making the most of that home advantage.
Of course, yes. We have to take this advantage for us. We have a great atmosphere in our stadium, so we have to play with that as well. And I know our fans are going to be with us tomorrow, like they are always. So I'm sure that we're going to do our best to get the win.
Yeah, hi Ruben, Oliver Voices. I just wanted to know, you're renowned for turning up on the big occasions, whether it's a flash of brilliance or an amazing goal. This is a new stage here for Wolves and a historic night. Are you hoping to lay your mark on it and leave everybody with a moment to remember?
I think all the players think about that. We always try to do our best on the pitch. Doesn't matter the competition and the team. Our main objective is help Wolves to grow. And tomorrow is going to be another game for that, another competition. We are proud that we are playing on Europe, and I think all the players are thinking and do his best to the team.
Mike?
Yeah, Ruben, for people here who don't know, maybe they look at Portuguese football and they know Porto and Benfica and Sporting, but for those who don't, Braga are a big deal in Portugal.
Yeah, that's what I said before. They are one of the biggest teams in Portugal. They always qualify for Europe, so they are a good team, and we know them. We have a lot of information now, and we are working on that to do our best tomorrow and try to get the first win in Europe.
Open up to print journalists. Anyone?
Eu queria só fazer uma pergunta. Disseste que o teu melhor amigo jogava no Braga. Qual é?
Ricardo Horta.
The best friend who plays for Braga is Ricardo.
Horta.
Ricardo Horta.
Oh, Ruben, só tinha mais uma questão. O facto de o Wolverhampton estar agora na Liga Europa também se deve ao facto de tantos jogadores portugueses pertencerem a esta equipa do ano passado e terem essa experiência europeia que permitiu hoje, amanhã, o Wolverhampton viver esse dia histórico?
Não, acho que tem a ver com a equipa, tem a ver com o espírito que se vive no nosso balneário. Os jogadores portugueses, jogadores ingleses, franceses, temos vários jogadores de vários países, nós funcionamos como um só. Não temos problemas nenhuns no balneário, somos um grupo muito unido e muito focado, e acho que isso fez toda a diferença nos últimos 2 anos, porque trabalhamos todos juntos para o mesmo objetivo e somos uma equipa muito focada no que desejamos.
The question is whether, with the sort of Portuguese element of Wolves and the experience these players have brought over from Portugal in Euro competition, this arrival at the Europa League for Wolves, is it related to this experience that the Portuguese players have brought to Wolverhampton? No, I don't think so. I think it's a real team effort. It's the result of our team spirit. What we have in the dressing room. There are Portuguese players, English players, French players, players from a wide variety of nations, and we are one. We're a great we've got a really great united dressing room, and we've demonstrated that for the last 2 years. And we're all working for the same objective, and we're very focused.
Já agora, Ruben, o que é que gostava de dizer amanhã no final do jogo ao seu amigo rival?
Desejar uma boa viagem para casa, mas de preferência com os 3 pontos do nosso lado, como é óbvio.
What are you going to say to your best friend Ricardo tomorrow? I'll tell him bon voyage, but hopefully the 3 points will be left here.
You mentioned your friendship there. How did you become friends playing together as youngsters? Did you play?
Yeah, we played together in national team in Portugal since I think 5 years ago, and you have a good relationship. Our families as well, so it's a big friend of mine.
And a lot of other players there. Are you familiar? We've played against them before as well.
Yeah, of course. I played against a lot of players when I was in Porto. I play with some players as well in the national team. So we know enough Braga, and we'll try to do our best, focus on us, and try to do our game.
Ricardo's scored in every the Europa games for Braga so far. Are you determined to stop that perfect streak for him now?
Of course, yes. It's not Ricardo. It's try to don't concede any goals. That's the main objective of a team. If you don't concede goals, you are closer to win games. So that's what we want to do. Concede as less goals as possible and try to score.
After conceding 8 in your last 2 games, is that a priority, a clean sheet in this game, and if not, at Crystal Palace?
it's not a priority, but it's something that we know that we have to improve, because we are used to be a team that don't concede a lot of goals. So we have to work. We are working on that, and I'm sure we're gonna be back on our best.
Yeah, obviously you came over from Portugal in 2017. What's the biggest thing you've learned during your time in England from English football?
It's the best football in the world. The players, the teams, the way of the games, the atmosphere. It's great to play here, and I improve so much, and I want to improve even more, because we have to learn every day to be better.
And how important can the fans be tomorrow night for you?
Sorry,
how important can the fans be?
Oh, the fans know they are one of us. They help us so much since I arrived here, and I hope tomorrow they're gonna be with us.
Ruben, is there a bittersweet element to playing in Europe when league form has dipped?
No, I think we think game by game. We know it's a different competition, but we go for the game as usual. Try to do our best, try to play our game, and get the win, because we want to win every single game that we have. So we know doesn't matter the opponent, doesn't matter the competition. We always want to win.
You said earlier that you didn't think kind of the qualifying games had impacted league form. What do you put that down to then, if it's not the Europa League?
No, I think all the games are important, but I don't think I can say that the Europa League games brought us to our position on the league, because I think it's not true. We have a really good squad, full of brilliant players, and we always have to do our best. We know we are not on our best moment in the league, but like I said before, it's all about you bounce back, and we have to bounce back as fast as we can. Like I said before as well, we are working on that, and I'm sure we're gonna do it.
There's been a lot of individual errors, Ruben, defensively in the last two games. How confident are you that the players concerned can put those behind them?
Well, like I said before, we have confidence for everyone. We showed already on the past that we are a great team, and it is not because of some mistakes that we go down now. We are motivated for what is ahead of us, and we want to win tomorrow to start growing.
And have teams come up? Have teams, do you think, sussed you out at all? Is it more difficult to play in the Premier League now this season than last season?
I think it's all about us. We have to improve ourselves. The teams know us already as well. They try to play in a different way against us, because they know what we can do. But like I said, we have to find solutions. We're gonna find solutions, and we're gonna bounce back.
When you go back to Portugal, Ruben, what do you get feedback from Portuguese people about Wolves? Are they interested and want you to do well, or do they feel you've taken too many Portuguese players out of the country?
No, honestly, I'm impressed with the Portuguese people, because all of them know Wolves now, and most of them say that Wolves are their team in England, because we have a lot of Portuguese players, and that's important for the country as well.